Hi, welcome to automationtesting.in. Today's video we are going to see generating extend reports in C#, and the topics we are going to cover is download extend reports DLLs or download it from Nugget packages, adding to your solution, and we'll see a sample program and we'll see how extend report will be generated. For this we'll go to Visual Studio. I have created one project called extend demo YouTube, and this is n unit project. Now I'm going to create a class, add class, and I'm naming this as basic report, and I'm adding this. And before this we need to add DLLs of extend reports. Right click on your project, manage Nugget packages, go to your Nugget package window, and just go in the search and search for extend reports. You can find extend reports. You just have to install this. Click on install. It will install all the DLLs into your project. And that's it. Close. And you can go in the references. You can find relevant codes.extend reports. DLL is added to your solution. Now we are good to go right for extend reports. I have to take this as an unit project. I'll say public class basic report, and this should be an unit class, and you have to use test fixture, and you have to add test fixture, and you have to add an unit package, so an unit framework to this, and it became now an unit class. Now we'll take two classes from the extend reports. Those are public extend reports, and I'll create an object for this one, extend, and public extend test. These are the two classes which we are going to use in this. We have to add the package. Yes. Now the extend reports class will be used to generate your HTML report. Means it will be in the form of HTML format, and where you want to store and what name you want to give. By using this object you can configure this information, and using extend test object, means extend test class, we can generate the log information into the report. Means pass, fail, skip, or some log. This kind of information we can put into your report. So we are going to use these two classes in this program. Now we'll create one more method called public void. I'll name it as some start report. In this I'm going to initialize basic information which we are going to add to your report. And this is one time setup, means this is one time setup for your entire class. It will be executed only once. So now I want to generate the report in some folder. Where I want to store in this program, I want to store in extend demo means our current solution. So to get the path of your current solution dynamically, you have to add these 3 lines of code into your project. I'll take it from notepad and I'm pasting. This will give you the project path of your solution. Now in this solution I want to generate a folder called reports, and I'll place my report into this folder. I'll say string report path equal what do you say, project path. I'm concatenating this, like I'm creating one folder called reports. In this I want to give the name as my own report.html. This is my report name. Now I'll create a folder, a new folder. I'm naming it as reports. In this report folder we are going to place our HTML report. Now we need to tell that program to generate a report in this. For that we'll use extend object. Extend equal new extend reports. Now I have to give the path of your report path, comma. Now you can have so many overloaded method for extend reports. One of that overload method is you have to follow the report path and you have to give what is that, I'll give as true, means you want to generate a separate report for each and every execution, or you want to append the status to the existing report, means replace existing report, or you want to create one. I'm saying true means I'm replacing the existing report with a new report. Now apart from this you can provide some extra information to your report, like what is your host name, what is your environment which you are going to execute this suite, and username. This kind of extra information you can pass to your report using extend object. Means extend dot add system info is one of the methods you can use to provide this extra information. I'll say host name is, I'll say my name Krishna, and add system info. As we discussed, we can give environment in which you are going to execute this. I'm saying for example QA, and dot add system info I'm giving username, means who written this program or this script. We can give this information. I'm giving my name Krishna Sakinala, and this is what basic information we are going to give. Apart from this you can give some more information to your report, like what name you want to give to your report, and what heading you want to give to your report. For this we need to use one XML file, that is a configuration file which is provided by extend reports. We have to take that XML and place somewhere in your folder structure and modify that extend config file, XML config file according to your needs, and load that information into your program. For that we'll create one sample XML file, add new item. There you can find one XML file and name it as your own. I am giving extend -config. Okay, now we need to put the configuration in this folder. For that you go to official site of relevant course extend reports.relevantcourse.com, go to .NET section, of this, and search with config.xml. Here we go, like this is the sample code. You take it from here, copy, go to your folder, right folder, place it this in your extend config.xml file. Now you can give, see, document title they have given extend reports 2.0. Now I am taking automation testing.in and I'll say report name automation status report, and you can give report headline, like I'll say QA environment. This information can be seen in your HTML report. Now we have done with extend. I'll name it. I have given some wrong name. Extent. Okay, now we'll go to your project and you have to load this configuration file into your extend.load config, and you have to give where you want to path of your config. It is there in our project path, plus I have to append this Control V. It's there in my project folder, mean till here my project path, and I am adding this extend config.xml. This is basic configuration we are doing. Now we'll write actual test cases. For this we'll use annotation called test, and this is our actual test method. In the sample program we are going to take two test methods. One is for pass, one is for fail. We'll deliberately fail that test case and we'll see how it will be shown in the report. I'll say public void demo report pass. I am passing this test case, and the important point in this to remember is the first line of your test method will be, now we are going to use the extend test object, means test equal extend dot start test, and you have to pass your test method name in this for our convenience. It will be shown in your report. Okay, so this is the important, means from here the extend report will come to know that this is the starting point of my test method. From here I have to log this information into your report. Okay, now I'll use some assert from the n unit. Assert dot is true. I am passing true in this, means this assertion is expecting some true condition. I am passing this true. Now obviously it will pass this test case. Now we have to log this information, test.log log status dot. I am assuming this is pass, so I'll pass, and you can say like what is the information you want to provide in this report for pass. I'll say assert pass as condition is true. This information will be printed in the report. This is one sample pass test case. Now I'll take one more for fail, public void demo report fail. And this also I'll say the same. I'll copy this information from here and I'll paste here, and I'll say demo report fail, and I'll say deliberately I am failing, means it the assert is expecting true but we are passing as false. But as we are writing test cases, we assume that everything is pass, so I'm taking as log.pass assert pass as condition is, I'll say false, but it is failing. Once it fails, how you want to handle that information and place into your report. For that I'll use tear down annotation, and this tear down annotation means block will be executed for every test method in this class after executing of the test. Means once the demo report pass, it will go to the tear down. Once the demo report fail, it will go to the tear down and it will execute that block. I'll say public void, I'll say get result of your test methods. Here I'll say where status equaled test context dot current context dot result dot outcome dot status. It will give you the status of your test result. This information we are getting from the N unit. Okay, now I want to get the stack trace information from the and I want to say this as what do you say in the pre-tag. Pre-tag is used to styling in the HTML report with some code. Now I'll get the stack trace from the N unit. Test context dot current context dot result dot stack trace. This will give you the exact error information and will place into the, and apart from that I'll say where error message which I want to print is text context dot current context dot result dot message. This extra information we are going to provide in the report and we are taking it from the N unit. And now I'll say if status equal test status, it is from your N unit dot fail. If your status is failed, now what you want to do? Okay, now I want to log this information into my report. Log status dot. Now I know that it is failed. That is the reason it came into this block. Now I'll say fail, and I'm giving that information which I want to provide. That is stack trace I want to give in this report, and error message. I want to provide this information into the report for this failure. And once it is completed, you want to end the test. For that, extend dot end test of your test. Means for each and every test method we are starting, the same way we are ending. You have to end that method. Now one more annotation we are using, one time teardown, means it will execute only once for your class. Means this file public void, I'll say end report. Means once you complete everything, logging, failing, passing information, pushing into your report, now I have to say extend dot flush is a method. It will push all your information into your report. Now you have to close the object of extend dot close. That's it. Now we have two test methods, one is for pass, one is for fail, and if it is fail we are coming to this block, and if it is a fail we are logging this information into your report, and we are getting some information, stack trace information. Sorry, this is stack trace information and error message into your report, and we are getting this information from the N unit. Now I'll build this project. The project got built. Now I'll execute this I'll say run all. Now it will execute. See, the demo report pass is pass and demo report is fail. Now we'll go to this folder, reports folder, and we can see that, see, my own report.html is got generated. Now I'll take this path. Now I'll take this path. I'll go to any one of the browsers and I'll paste it here and I'll say enter. See, this is the basic report which is generated. You can see demo report pass, asset pass as condition is true, which we are given in the program, and the report fail. See, this is what in the line 46 it got failed. Something information we are getting from the stack trace, and the actual error message expected true but was false. It is expecting some true but it was false. And apart from that, see automation status report, QA environment, which is provided from the extent config .xml file. And if you click here, it will give you the pie chart, and you can see username is Krishna Sakinala in my machine name, and the OS we are going to use the host name, and the environment QA. This we are provided from the from your add system info of your extent of class, and the pass percentage 50%, and it started at this time, it ended at this time. This information can be captured in the report. This is extent report from it's kind of basic report. Okay, we covered all these topics, and thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my automation testing channel, and please like us at our Facebook page.